Samsung's biggest foldable party is almost here. In less than 9 days, Samsung will reveal the biggest foldable lineup that they have ever done on July 22nd, live at Samsung Unpacked event in London. But as always, it's all here before the actual party. We're gonna look at everything one by one, starting off with perhaps the most interesting foldable phone on the lineup, at least from what it seems now, but it might change once you hear what Samsung is actually doing with the Fold 8 Ultra. There's a real good reason why Samsung is bringing the Ultra branding to the Fold 8. We're gonna clear everything in this video. So let's start off with the non-Ultra model, the Galaxy Z Fold 8, which is actually the wider aspect ratio foldable model. This is the first time Samsung is making a passport-style foldable phone, only because Apple is about to do this later this year. Like, I don't want to hear any excuse. They're literally doing this because Apple is doing it. From what we can see, it does look pretty exciting. We have a 5.5-inch Quad HD Plus cover display with 16:10 aspect ratio. And then on the inside, we have a 7.6-inch foldable display with a wider aspect ratio and 120Hz refresh rate as expected. Compared to the Ultra, it is technically smaller, but because it is a wider fold, this actually makes it a lot more practical for playing video games, watching movies, especially watching Netflix. Like, it will actually take the full space of the screen, something that we don't see with the Fold 8 Ultra model that has a bit of a different aspect ratio. There's pros and cons to both of these two aspect ratios. It's going to come down to your personal preference, what type of stuff you want to do, but it's great that Samsung is offering both of these two options. Now, Fold 8 White is definitely thicker and heavier compared to some of the other competitors on the market. 9.7mm thick when closed, 4.5mm when unfolded. Now on the back, we have the biggest differentiator factor between the Fold 8 White and the Fold 8 Ultra. We only have two 50-megapixel sensors on the Fold 8 Wide, the wide and the ultra wide angle sensors. There's no dedicated telephoto zoom that you will get on the Ultra model. You also get a 200-megapixel camera on the Fold 8 Ultra, similar to the S26 Ultra. Again, like I said, camera is the biggest differentiating factor. Under the hood, we're going to see Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 along with 12 gigs of RAM, all that good stuff. And battery is expected to be around 4,800 mAh. Now, it's going to be using Samsung's latest hinge with the best crease performance, although we can't confirm how good that really is. But yeah, it's really nice to see this new one-of-a-kind foldable phone from Samsung, but wait till you hear what Samsung is doing with the Z Fold 8 Ultra. We'll talk about it right after this. Imagine this. Power goes out, your fridge is sweating, your Wi-Fi is dead, your phone is dead, and suddenly everyone in the house is looking at you like, bro, what's the plan? This is exactly why the Anker Solix S2000 exists. It packs a massive 2010 watt-hour capacity with 1500 watt output and up to 3000 watt peak powers, so it can keep your essential home appliances running, from your fridge, Wi-Fi to lights and even a microwave. Thanks to Anker's OptiSave technology, this reduces wasted energy, delivering up to 35 hours of fridge backup. You get 8 outputs, including a 100-watt USB-C, so you can charge multiple laptops, phones, cameras, and other devices simultaneously. You can also get under 10 millisecond UPS switching, LFP battery, which is rated for 10,000 cycle, and this whole thing charges up to 80% in just an hour. By the way, we're literally running our full PC office setup straight from the Anker Solix S2000, including monitors, routers, lights, charger, the whole PC setup itself. Everything stays powered even during a power cut, so the workflow doesn't stop. Be sure to click the link in the description below to check out this game-changer product. Alrighty, so let's talk about the Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra. This is gonna be Samsung's first ever Ultra foldable. It's gonna be Samsung's thinnest, lightest fold ever made with practically no crease. Yes, Z Fold 8 Ultra will have the best crease performance of any fold on the market. The best one I've seen is on the Oppo Find N6. Z Fold 8 Ultra is rumored to beat that and set a new record. Not only that, Z Fold 8 Ultra will be the first foldable phone ever to have an anti-reflective screen on a foldable display, something Samsung has only kept exclusive to their flagship Ultra S models, but now it all makes sense. This Ultra level feature is coming to the Z Fold 8 Ultra's display. Thanks to having no crease and having anti-reflective screen, Fold 8 Ultra's display will possibly be the best foldable display on the market. Now, I wish Samsung could bring a 5x zoom on the Fold 8 Ultra, but apparently they're gonna stick to the 3x zoom. We're not sure if it's actually the same exact lens as the previous generation. I'll keep you guys updated once we hear more updates about that. Z Fold 8 Ultra is rumored to pack slightly bigger battery than before, so finally about the same level as the Galaxy S26 Ultra, coming at 5000 mAh. And last but not the least, we have the Galaxy Z Flip 8. Now, this is gonna be keeping pretty much the same kind of design and look as the previous Flip model. Obviously, Samsung will make it a little thinner and lighter. Along with the latest generation hardware, depending on the market, you could either get the Exynos version of the Flip or the Snapdragon version of the Flip. We might see the biggest crease improvement on a Flip phone as well, thanks to the new hinge. That being said, the most interesting thing about the Flip 8 this year is that it might be the last Flip flagship phone Samsung could ever make. Yes, we've heard this in the news multiple times that the Flip 8 might actually be the last of its kind. This is definitely a sad news because I think there's a strong market for Flip phones, and seeing Samsung quit this after Flip 8, it's gonna be pretty strange. But let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. The upcoming Unpacked event is gonna be the most exciting Samsung foldable event of all times. We're getting a new kind of a fold, ultra foldable for the first time, and possibly the last of its kind Flip 8. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. With that being said, I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.